What's up? I'm Luis.
Hi, I'm Abby.
And let's just give a quick rundown of what happened, what we saw,
So Trump landed at Miramar Air Station at 11:25, and he took a Marine One helicopter to the border, and his visit there took about 50 minutes total. So really quick trip, but he did go from prototype to prototype, kind of checking out what he liked, what he didn't like. He concluded that his favorite were the ones that had see-through elements. He kept it pretty brief, but he did thank the law enforcement in the region for all the work that they do. He talked about how he's still committed to the wall.
We've cut down and way down on crossings, border crossings, because of the job that the Border Patrol does. And the ones that get through, we've gotten out. MS-13, we're taking them out by the thousands. But we don't want them here in the first place. We don't want them to come in. So this was really a day where we look at the different prototypes of the walls. You've seen them, the media's seen them. And some work very well, some don't work so well. When we build, we want to build the right thing. Interestingly, the ones that work the best aren't necessarily the most expensive, something I like about that ring.
And there were also plenty of people down there, protesters and supporters, actually a little bit more on the Trump support side than the protest side, but about 100 people were down there by the prototypes, not anywhere near Trump. It was a very secure area.
Yeah.
But they wanted to, show that they were for it or against it. And then there was also a Trump support rally of about 300 people near the prototypes.
The left in this country, the Antifa, Black Lives Matter, La Raza, Brown Berets, and the Democrat Party have become leftist anti-Americans who are undermining this nation. And anytime they say otherwise, they're lying. When words come out of their mouth, they're lying.
Another thing that he also brought up while he was at the border wall prototypes, he took a time to sort of criticize Governor Brown. I'll quote directly, "I think Governor Jerry Brown has done a very poor job of running California. They have the highest taxes in the United States, and the place is totally out of control."
Yeah, Governor Brown actually responded on Twitter in, Trump's favorite medium. "Thanks for the shout out, President Trump, but bridges are still better than walls, and California remains the 6th largest economy in the world and the most prosperous state in America. #facts."
So he spent like a good hour or so, a little bit over an hour at the border wall prototypes, and then he flew back to Miramar Air Station, where he basically addressed a large crowd of Marines
and Coast Guard and other military personnel.
Yeah.
But he got a pretty good reception there.
Mentioned a lot of things about expanding the military,
new equipment that they'll be getting.
Pay raises, I think I heard.
We're also modernizing our nuclear capabilities and rebuilding our nuclear infrastructure. We're investing more money than we have ever done before because we have to be so far ahead of any other country. It's a capability we never even want to think about using, but we have to be prepared. And in a nuclear front, we are so far and will be so far ahead of any other country.
He got a lot of applause to all of those things.
He definitely, thanked the troops, praised them, re-emphasized the need for border security, and he did at one point mention Space Force. We don't know if he was actually joking about that, but he said it.
Very soon we're going to Mars. You wouldn't have been going to Mars if my opponent won. That I can tell you. You wouldn't even be thinking about it. You wouldn't be thinking about it. My new national strategy for space recognizes that space is a warfighting domain, just like the land, air, and sea. We may even have a Space Force. We'll develop another one. Space Force. We have the Air Force, we'll have the Space Force. We have the Army, the Navy. I was saying it the other day because we're doing a tremendous amount of work in space. I said, maybe we need a new force. We'll call it the Space Force. And I was not really serious. And then I said, what a great idea. Maybe we'll have to do that.
There's plenty of joking going around about that on social media if you haven't already been out there. It was definitely one of those lines that is going to stick around from Trump's visit here.
Space Force. Yeah.
But it was a quick visit. He's gone now. He headed to Los Angeles for a fundraiser at a private residence and also, I think, a meeting with Republican leaders in the state. So pretty quick trip here. Nothing too crazy happened. He went off the cuff a little bit, but he also gave some serious speeches about Homeland Security, and now he's gone.
Yeah, and we didn't really see much, any supporters/protester clashes.
We have plenty of coverage of it from videos and photos and minute-by-minute updates, which Elise was posting all day today. You can check out all of our coverage on San Diego Union-Tribune.com or on SDUT on Twitter or on our Facebook page. But it was a great visit, and we have all the details online, so check it out.